What's up, man? What y'all think, man? What you think, man? Now it's time for some boxing. The other video was a regular video. Now we're gonna do some boxing now. Okay? Alright. Instead Devin Haney was on media workout. Joe look at me. George Caboose was Boosie, whatever his name is, it was there. So I'm saying, so he just wanna see like what he's gonna be facing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and plus that promotes the fight too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So so they're gonna. Now let's see, man. Let's see what happened in this fight. In this fight with Devin Haney, I took Jojo Diaz, but Devin Haney has a good chance of beating him. You understand? If he fights him the right way, he should beat him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't like, and this is not a 50-50 fight. Somebody's gonna win. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's better than the other, and this is fact. You know what I'm saying? Unless the judges do some robbery shit like they've been doing lately. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that's just gonna get fucking taken out of there. But being that Jojo throws so many punches, it's really hard to beat him in the scorecards. Tevin Farmer couldn't compete with him, and Tevin Farmer throws a lot of punches too, and he couldn't compete with him with punching and punching for punching. Like, he kept hitting him with more and more and more and more and more. I'm saying, Fortuna, timing him, perfect timing. He almost knocked him out. And I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sleep on him. He could fight pretty good. For me, the only way Haney's gonna win that fight if he knocks him out or he outboxes him. But to try to box a boxer, you're asking too much. Like, if anybody understands, you're asking to lose. That's what you're asking. I don't know what Devin Haney's seen in that fight, to tell you the truth. But we're gonna find out what he's seen. And saying, okay, so before we continue, okay, hold on. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Look at that, all that goodness. You see it right off the tip? Yeah. And then we got to. So cheers to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Cheers to everybody that drinks beer. You know what I'm saying? So, So I believe it's going to be a good fight. I believe it's going to be a good fight. Is somebody going to get hurt? Somebody's going to get hurt in this fight. Like I told y'all, Devin Haney's chin is fucked up now. It's fucked up. When Linares hit him, he fucked his jaw up. And if anybody understand what I'm talking about, like, you seen, he would have hit him a little bit more harder. Devin Haney would have been flatlined. Like, you know what I'm saying? Understand that. His jaw's not good. You're going to see. Jojo is very accurate with jaw punches. He's very accurate with jaw punches. You're going to see. He's very, very accurate. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna go for that jaw in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hits him good enough. He's going to hurt him. He hits him good enough, he's going to hurt him. Remember, he hurt Fortuna. He could hurt Haney. If he hits him with a punch he didn't see, he's going to get hurt. For Jojo to die out and stuff like that, it's going to be hard. The first fight, if Devin Haney would have fought him first, before Fortuna, it would have been a different fight. Because he was, that was his first time fighting at the weight class. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, when he fights Haney, he'll be settled in the weight class. He fought 3 times. If I'm correct, he fought 3 times. And I had to look at that. So, he's settled into the weight class. He's feeling good. He's punching good. He's showing power. You know what I'm saying? So, and then now that he's fighting with Haney, he knows he can't play around in this fight. He's gonna have to work it out to compete with that youngin'. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Haney's younger than him, so that's gonna be an advantage in his side. Oh, it's 3 feet? Okay. My sister bought me a little Christmas tree. She said, man, put a Christmas tree in there, man. Get the spirit up in here. I was like, okay, man. I told her, you want to buy it? Buy it. I told her. Okay, let's see what she says. Listen, she's typing a map. Okay. Anyway, so you know, so it's like he has a good chance. He has a good chance to beat Haney. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta tell her, yo, thanks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's doing it from, you know, from her heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, yeah. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so we're gonna go to the next thing going on now. Okay, does anybody know Teofimo Lopez lost? There wasn't no rematch clause on that fight. So y'all cannot expect a rematch anytime soon. So Teofimo Lopez is going to be out of the scenario for a little while until he can fix everything that's going on. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Now he's going to fight. George is going to fight Devin Haney. Do I believe he's taking a chance of losing the titles? Yes, I believe he's taking a chance of losing those titles. I don't think George could beat Devin Haney. To tell you the truth, I don't believe he could beat him. So guess what? I'm claiming this win. I'm claiming this win right now. And if that fight is set, I'm claiming that win. If anybody understand what I'm talking about. But remember, Haney has to beat JoJo first. And that's not going to be an easy task. JoJo could box. And he could bang too. He could box and bang. You know what I'm saying? He does both. Fights outside, inside. He does everything. He knows how to fight backwards. He knows how to fight backwards too. I'm saying he's a pretty good fighter. He proved that he's a champion. He proved championship status. I'm saying, so what more do you want? And he beat Tevin Farmer. Then Tevin Farmer is a pretty good fighter. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and nobody give him credit for that win. Nobody give him credit for that win. Well, guess what? In this channel, I'm giving him credit for that win. I took JoJo to beat Tevin Farmer in my other channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he beat him. I took him to beat Fortuna. And he beat Fortuna. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, in this fight, it's a whole different story. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, whoever comes there to win is going to win that fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Okay, all right. It's just repeating it. I hate when it does that. I'm saying, like, you know, you already seen it, but it still keeps reminding you and reminding you and reminding you and reminding you. We're like, cut it out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so everything is good here. My mother's good. You know what I'm saying? She's looking better now since I've been taking care of her. She's looking really good. You know what I'm saying, you know, so hopefully she could get back on her feet because she was walking before that happened. So, you know what I'm saying? That put her in bed. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, hopefully we get her to start walking. You know what I'm saying? And then she'll be almost normal. I'm not going to say she's going to be normal. She's going to be almost normal. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be for real. Yeah, 77-year-old. 77 years old. I'm just saying, so, you know, like, you know, you got to be on top of that. You can't play around. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but the good thing is that she doesn't have asthma. She doesn't catch fevers too easy. Like, she hasn't caught a fever in 9 years. In 9 years, she didn't catch a fever. That's a long time. I'm saying, she doesn't have trouble with her breathing. You know what I'm saying? She's clean. She wasn't drinking or smoking or doing anything for the last 50 years. Because she don't do that. She don't smoke. She don't smoke cigarettes. She don't hang out. She don't do none of that. She comes straight home. When we're home, she stays home with us. Like, you know what I'm saying? She don't go out hanging out. She don't do that. She's religious. So she's old school too. So, you know, they're a whole different classic type people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I give it to, you know, this is her crib. I you know what I'm saying? I got my crib up the block. I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? She could come over here and tell me, get out. I'll get up. I'll take the camera, go like this, take it with me, and I get out. I leave all this. I will leave everything in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, go to my house. Buy a new phone, buy everything new. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's she's the boss here, and I'm not no boss here. I come here. I'm saying, you know, to help her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So okay, so now we're gonna go into another boxing thing. Okay, all right. So Kid Galahad lost and got knocked out. Now my question here is he gonna rematch that fight? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I like, what's up? And then what's up with this Kell Brook and fucking American fight? Like, what the hell is going on with that? That fucking fight is gonna have cobwebs. It's gonna have cobwebs all over the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Those two were supposed to bend for it. They were supposed to bend for it. I'm saying, like, you know, like, come on, I don't care who's ducking who. They were supposed to bend for it. Not now, after they both got knocked out a couple of times. Like, you're saying, like, nah, it's not gonna be a good fight, bro. It's gonna be really sloppy too. It's gonna be a really sloppy fight. But let me when I tell you, that's why I'm not doing that fight. I'm not doing that fight. Now remember, only people that's watching the video this long is gonna know about this Kell Brook and fucking Khan fight. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know y'all was here long enough. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, I'm telling you, man, I be hitting these videos hard. Like, I could stay there 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours straight. I did 5 hours before of boxing. I did 5 hours straight on this phone right here. Yeah, see, look, it's already 11 what? 11 minutes and 45 seconds. 11 minutes already. And I already told you all that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know? But we got good fights, man. Yo, let me tell you something. These people, Bob, all of them, they ain't got no choice but to put their top fighters to get all the money they lost. They all hurting right now. They all hurting financially. Every single one of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm like, damn. Like that. I'm over like, damn. I'm over here like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, but the boxing is good right now. I ain't complaining. Look at that. We had Crawford and Sean Porter. Whoever would have thought we would have seen that fight? And just be for real. They never talked about it before. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, that came out of there. Fucking Earl Spence with Mikey Garcia. Who nobody. I did. Yo, in my other boxing channel, I did a fight prediction with that. I took Mikey with a puncher's chance. I kept it real. I said Mikey doesn't come in there fighting right. Earth's gonna smash him, son. And he smashed him for 12 rounds. Yo, you know something? Let me tell you something. I gotta give it to Mikey. You know, like, he took that beating like a man. Like, he told Earl Spence, you fought, you was the better fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he made Mikey look like shit. Fought him from outside, and he fought him in his back foot. That was worse. Yo, he used his reach the whole entire fight, bro. Kept his chin tucked. He fought really good. Like, it was easy, you know, like. Now we gotta talk about Crawford Earl, man. Yo, Earl. Well, the other boxing channels are saying, Earl saying, yo, let's make this money, man. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I didn't see no tweet from Earl saying to Terrence Crawford, let's make this money. I ain't see no tweet. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going by what these other boxing channels are doing with this cap and bullshit. Nah, I don't think so. They be announcing fights that never get set up. They announce fights that never get set up. And y'all go in there and y'all believe that shit. I'm like, I be laughing over here. I be laughing from outside. I be like, oh, Canelo and this person next. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, like, you know what I'm saying? And y'all fall for that, man. I be laughing at y'all, man. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot. I'm supposed to buy a Bluetooth receiver for my computer. Okay, let's see real quick. I just want to see what kind they got. Okay. See, bro. Okay, let's see. Let's see what they got. Okay, what? That's it? Nah, I don't like that. Nah, that shit's old school. Yo, they got some old school shit in here. Okay, this is good. It's like $13. That's not bad. Like I'm saying, if you really look at it, and it gives your computer Bluetooth. So that should be hot. I put the shit in microphone, Wi-Fi, and everything. That should be off the chain. You know, and plus you take out all the wires, so your everything will look cleaner. Like that's like, I'm in. My bad on that. Just want to check on that. Like you know what I'm saying. So okay, so let's get to another one, another thing. Okay, all right. We're gonna talk about Jamel. We're gonna talk about Jamel, even though I mentioned it in another video. Jamel and Castano aren't. They supposed to have an automatic rematch. No, I think was it that fight that they ordered rematch. I'm gonna have to check that out. So I'm gonna scrap that. I'm gonna take that out. Forget about rematch clause or whatever that shit. But I'm saying, leave that alone. I'm saying, but they're supposed to be fighting each other. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm just waiting over here for a date. You know what I'm saying, and I took Jamel by thrashing in this fight. I took Jamel by a thrashing in this fight. I'm saying, remember, he fought, got tuned up, and Castano got tuned up too. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get in that ring, and we're gonna see who's gonna stand on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe Jamel hits him clean again. He's gonna put him on that floor, or he even stings him. Even if he stings him, he's gonna be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So he's open for uppercuts. You get a jab, and then you hit him with an uppercut right behind it. You gotta time it though. Like you know what I'm saying? Or you hit him with a 1-2, and then go with a jab, and then body punch him right under, like bam. And so you just put the glove right in front of him like that, and then you just body punch him. Boom. I was like, oh fuck! He fucking taking diarrhea on himself, like you know what I'm saying? That shit is funny. Like you're saying, but okay, let's get it down to it. We're gonna go right on paper on this. On paper, who is the best boxer in the whole entire history? The whole entire history. We're gonna go down the board. Okay, all right, and this is gonna include the women's side too. The women's side. Okay, all right. I believe Floyd Mayweather is the best boxer in boxing history because he won 22 championship titles and the only one to win 22 championship titles. You know what I'm saying, he won more WBC belts than anybody in the planet. That's how many WBC belts he won. You know what I'm saying? So you remember, that's the green belt. That's the money belt right there. I'm saying, so right? Y'all ready? Who is number 2? I know y'all people gonna be like, oh, who's number 2? Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields is number 2. I'm saying, I don't know that when she's fighting back now, because she's scheduled to fight. You know what I'm saying, but I don't think that's a championship fight. I don't think it's a championship. I have to check. I'm saying, if it's a championship fight with her getting another title, well, I got her to win anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she's going to have she'll have, right now she has 11 titles. Because the WBO, they came and they gave her a WBO title. And it was a real title. It wasn't like, the little titles. Like, it wasn't that. It was a regular size title. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they gave her that. So you got to count that. It's a title championship belt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though she didn't fight for it or anything like that. It was like an award. It was like, but not an award. It's a championship title. If anybody understand what I'm talking about. I'm saying, so so she has 11. You know what I'm saying? And she has 11 titles in 11 fights. She's 11-0. 11-0, and she already got 11 titles. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to put her number 2. I'm sorry. There's no male doing what she's doing right now. Not one male doing it. Canelo is the closest one. I'm saying, but guess what? She only did it in 11 fights. What Canelo's doing now, she did it in 11 fights. Floyd Mayweather didn't do what she did. Like I'm saying, Floyd Mayweather was never a 4-time champion. I know he was never a 4-time champion. I never seen him fight for 4 titles. The most I ever seen him fight was 3. Like you know what I'm saying? So you know, matter of fact, let's put in Google. Google. Hey Google. Okay, why? It's not working. Okay, let's. Hey Google. Oh shit. It didn't work. Because I was right. Like you're saying, like, you know, like, understand that, man. You know, like I'm saying, Canelo fought for 4 titles. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand that. Like, nobody's gonna beat Mayweather. Nobody's gonna beat Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Canelo may tie, or he may tie with Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd Mayweather still got more titles than him. That's the problem. He just has too many wins with titles. Floyd Mayweather is experienced championship boxer. He's he's experienced championship boxer. If anybody understand what I'm talking about, like you could put him with anybody, and he gets them fucking drama. Like you know what I'm saying? Especially when he's younger. Psh. So you know what I'm saying? So that shit is crazy, man. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So okay, let's see. There's more people. We could talk about anybody in my channel. Anybody. I promote all of them. You know what I'm saying? So okay, let's see. Okay, Alexander with Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Man. They're going to do the rematch. I took Alexander to win again. But if Anthony Joshua makes the adjustments, in that fight and fight him the right way, he should win the fight. You understand? He does have a chance. Remember, he's bigger. He punches just as hard as Alexander. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like he has a really good reach. He has a good jab. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's not easy to beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? You've seen what Alexander went through to beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't as much as torture as Joe Joyce, where Alexander fought Joe Joyce. That was a fight. You know, and I believe that'll be the fight of the year when they fight at heavyweight. I believe it will be the fight of the year. Because Joe Joyce is ranked #1. So you know he's going to activate that. He's going to activate that mandatory to get that title shot again. But in this time, he's fighting a 3-time champion in front of him. So let's see if Joe Joyce could come and win the fight. And see, that's the difference. Like, if you win 2, you win 3, you win 4 titles, your fighting changes to a whole different level. If anybody understand what I'm talking about. I'm saying, so let's see if they make these fights, man. You know what I'm saying? The Joshua and Alexander, that's set. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Earl Spence with Crawford. Lama with Lopez, I don't want to see that fight. And it ain't because Lopez lost to George. Listen to me. Lopez did not get flatlined in that fight. He did not get flatlined in that fight. So he's going to be fine. He just needs to take a break, bro. I'm saying he just needs to take a break. But guess what? You take a break, you come back, you're going to get beat up again. I'm saying, like, my best advice for Lopez is just say, fuck it. Just say, fuck it. Get hungry again. He's still young. Get hungry again, and you could get the titles back. Like, you understand? Like, you know, like, don't get me wrong. He does have pretty good boxing skills. I'm saying, like, you put tomato cans in front of him, he fucks tomato cans up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But George was already proven champion. If anybody understand, like, you know, to a certain level, like, you know. And he had a good shot. He had a good shot. I didn't guarantee in this fight. I didn't guarantee the win for Lopez. I didn't guarantee a win for Lopez in this fight. I don't know if anybody ever noticed that. Like, let's say, so, you know, like, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit. I can't guarantee a win on this fight. Like, you know. Let's see. My bad. Okay, you know, say I gotta answer my people, man. Let's say so. You know, so we got that. Let me see. What else? What else we got? Okay, we're still waiting for Billy Joe Sanders, what he's gonna do, because he didn't announce anything. So I'm guessing it's alright, like it's fine. I'm saying so. I'm just waiting for like an announcement from their camp saying, look, listen, Billy Joe Sanders is still fighting. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Billy Joe Sanders is a good fighter, believe it or not. It's just that when he got in front of Canelo, he got in front of a fucking proven champion. Canelo, at that time when he fought him, he was already 3-time champion, 2-time champion, 1-time champion. He had a lot of titles, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when he got in front of him, he already knew what he needed to do with Billy Joe Sanders. You understand? You know, so it wasn't that Billy Joe Sanders didn't know how to fight. It's just that his style of fighting wasn't enough to beat a Canelo at that time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, it wasn't no different with Kell Brook with Earl Spence when they fought. Okay, we could argue about the eye getting broken. Like, we could argue that. They say, but a lot of people assumed that being that the other eye was broken, it weakened this side. I don't know where the hell y'all got that from. I don't know where the hell y'all got that thought from. I don't think so. Okay. Believe it or not, our faces is pretty strong. It's pretty strong. We could take ridiculous crashes, but it depends what type of crashes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Earl Spence. Like I'm saying, so you know, like they said that the crash changed his fighting. I believe it did. Now I do believe it did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then he's still drinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's still okay. Hold on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that shit is crazy, man. That's my sister sending me my shit. Yo, I'm telling you, I get phone calls. Yo, let me tell you something. When I do the videos, I have to turn that shit off. Because I should be like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see? But you can still hear me. So, you know, let it just, I answer her later. That was too many right there. I ain't going to sit here like, you know, and it's not going to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so we're gonna keep on. We still could talk more people, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm gonna shut up your fucking boxing channels, bro. I'm gonna show you what a real boxing channel's about. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. We still got more people. Okay, we're gonna talk about George Linares. George Linares, I believe he should retire before he gets hurt really bad, and then he ain't gonna be able to do nothing after that. Like, I believe he's taking chances, too many chances. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. And remember, he fought Haney, and that's why he got away. If he would have fought somebody with a little bit more power, he would have got stopped. You know what I'm saying? Understand that he needs to retire. I'm saying, what's next for David Benavidez? Is Canelo gonna fight him? I don't think Canelo's gonna fight Benavidez. And it ain't, and to make it clear, it has nothing to do with boxing styles. I believe that what Canelo's trying to do is it has nothing to do with David Benavidez. Like, if anybody understand. So, you know, I'm in the air with that. I'm not gonna be in this channel capping. That's not gonna happen. I just don't know. I'm not inside of boxing. Like, they're saying, but that will be a good fight. Canelo with David Benavidez. I take David Benavidez by knockout in that fight. By knockout. I think he has the boxing skills to beat Canelo Alvarez. Believe it or not. I know he don't look much when he's fighting, but You know what I'm saying? Like, he has a good jaw. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta hit him really, 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 really hard. You know what I'm saying? For him to get hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, that shit is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Ramirez. At 175. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, Ramirez want that piece of the cake. He want that check. He said he could beat Canelo. I take Canelo by knockout. Ramirez, 175. I take Canelo by knockout in that fight. He's a basic fighter. He just goes. And then, like, Canelo's going to rip him. He's going to rip him in that fight. You know what I'm saying? You got to be really, you got to move around a lot to beat Canelo. Like Mayweather. He was giving him different angles. And Mayweather whipped him out in that fight. He whipped out Canelo convincingly. Nobody had nothing to say after that. People were like, oh, they really had no excuses when he beat him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He that day was Floyd Mayweather's day to win. Like, you know what I'm saying? He fought spectacular in that fight. Every time he got him in the corner, his shoulder roll, he showed how to do the shoulder roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody could beat Mayweather, man. Nobody could beat him or imitate him. He's his own fighter. He's his own legacy, too. And that legacy is going to stand for years. For years. Remember, you got to win 23 titles. You got to win 23 titles to be #1 over Floyd Mayweather. Good luck. You got to go 6 weight classes to beat him. And weight classes. Manny beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like, understand that. Manny got 8. Floyd Mayweather got 5. I'm saying, so, there's the only 2. They're going to be up there for a long time, those 2. I'm saying, understand, it's not easy to win 23 titles. Understand that. I'm saying, and they put high quality fighters in front of him, too. And he fucking beat them up. He beat their asses up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why he went 50-0. Okay, there's arguments. I'm going to keep it 100 here. There's arguments that Floyd Mayweather lost some fights. Right? But guess what? The judges is going to go with the brand. They're going to go with the brand to make the money for them to get their checks. Understand that. Remember, boxing is corrupt. It's corrupt sport. Like, everything is fixed in boxing. Everything is fixed. Understand that. Like they're saying, like, I don't know if you noticed, when Clarissa Shields went and she lost the second fight, she didn't even look like she really wanted to fight. Look at the fight again. Not that I told you that. It looked like it was rigged. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was easy money. People are going to take Shields. They're going to take Shields. She loses, boom. She get her check under the table. They all get under the table money. Every single one of them. Set aside money and extra. You see, understand that. That's how corrupt that shit is. All these tomato fans, tomato cans, fanboys, casuals, counterfeiters, all these people, they're going to come in here and they're going to tell me something else. You know what I'm saying? They will actually watch this whole video. You know what I'm saying? And then see if I make any mistakes, and then they'll come at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bring it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be right here. Right. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's nice. She's buying the lights for the Christmas tree. So I'm like, cool. Yeah, it's small. It's like 3 feet tall. It's 3 feet tall, the tree. And that shit is cool. I like that. So you're saying, so Joe, so you know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. We didn't finish the list yet. It was Clarissa Shields. Okay, now who's in 3rd place now? Who y'all think is in 3rd place? Canelo. Canelo's in 3rd place. When he got that 4th title, when he got the 4 titles, that put him all the way up there. You know what I'm saying? It was a spectacular win. And then he did he did 2 fights back to back and won all those belts. know what I'm saying? So, you gotta give it to him. You know what I'm saying? And then he has a good chance of doing it again and then becoming a 2-time, 4-time champion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the first time in boxing history that we will actually see something like that. A 2-time, 4-time champion. And I want to be here to see that. I want to witness it. I want to witness it with my eyeballs. And be like, oh my God, 2-time. Oh my God. I will fall on the floor with happiness that I seen it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Understand that. This year is spectacular. I love it. I love it. They ain't scared to put nobody in front of nobody this year. Yo, niggas got their shit chopped too. They got chopped in fights, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, okay, hold on. Okay. So this is, I know people are gonna be like, yo, them haters gonna come here. Oh, you need to turn that phone off. Listen, how about you just go hang yourself? How about that one? How about all of y'all fucking counterfeiters, your fanboys, your fucking casuals, your fucking counterfeiters, your fucking tomato cans? Man, go hang yourselves, bro. We'll have a better channel without y'all. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers hating, son. Yo, let me say this. Check it out. These motherfuckers got hatery. If anybody understand what I mean. Like, they do that shit for free. They don't get no money for hating. They don't get no check. They don't get no welfare check. They don't get no food stamps. They don't get no cash. They don't get nothing. They don't get no bitcoins. They don't get nothing. And they be hating like it was a regular job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, you could stay there hating, man. I'm gonna be over here appreciating. Man, that is good. That is good. Damn, that shit hit me good. Okay, yeah, we need to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all go, okay, because the time is coming up right now for me to turn my mother on the bed. You know what I'm saying? Then I gotta check, other stuff and get her back to walking and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I did fell off a little bit with the boxing, but you gotta understand, my mother comes first. Like I'm saying, this channel is free. You're getting everything for free. All my videos, my fight predictions, and all that. Y'all been making money with me. Nobody can say they don't make money with me, because they'll be lying. They'll be really lying. Like I'm saying, like I put a lot of money in people's pockets. I'm saying, so you know what I'm saying? You're welcome. I'm saying, so thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe.